In this video, I will showcase how to process an application that is currently within the credit counseling step. To begin, you'll notice that there are three buttons located at the top right-hand side of the credit counseling step, which is the Send Reset Password Email, the Intake Needed button, as well as the Deny Applicant button. However, we will get back to these buttons at a later time within this video. To begin, you'll notice on the left-hand side that you are able to add collections within the credit counseling step. You will be able to add new collection entries by clicking the blue Add New Collection Entry button, where you will then have to type in the name of account, as well as the current balance. It is expected that throughout this credit counseling process, you will update the balance of each collection as they change. In order to view the history of changed balances within each collection, you will have to navigate to the Capture Notes dropdown. From the filter of notes, you will then have to click on the Audit Log option. Here, then you will be able to see the changed balances history of each collection. As you add in a collection, you should be adding one barrier per collection as stated by the directions on the top. So in order to add a new barrier, you will have to click the green new barrier icon or button, select the specific counseling barrier, and as you see, you get a pre-population of the task subject as well as task message, as well as the ability to select a date and time for the reminder on when you would like to check up on this collection again in the future. Clicking on the Create Barrier button, you will then be able to edit the barrier description as needed and either resolve this barrier or mark it as unresolved. As shown in a previous video, if you mark a barrier as unresolved, you will then have to confirm by creating a denial reason to ensure that the barrier you are marking as unresolved is truly unresolvable. Moving on to the right-hand side of the page, you will still be able to capture notes within this step, as well as see which denial reasons, if there are any, still left when you arrive at this step. For this Send Reset Password email, clicking on this button will allow you to send a password reset request to the applicant so that they may reset their password to their account. The Intake Needed button will complete the credit counseling step depending on if there are unresolvable barriers. And the Deny Applicant would deny the applicant at the credit counseling stage. As you saw with that example button press, if there are any barriers that have been marked unresolvable, then you may not proceed on to the next step. Marking all barriers as resolvable will then allow you to complete the credit counseling step with both a task subject and task message being pre-populated, as well as a follow-up date and time setting. This will be to ensure that you return to this application to then follow up and complete/start on the intake step of the application.